This is the Elliptical Oracle. And now, here's MonaLisa.
Hello, I'm MonaLisa, and today I'm going to be your guide. As I channel my guides, I call my guides Xand, One Consciousness, and I'm already hooked up, meaning I've done my groundwork. I've gone out and I've cleared my energy field. I've done a long walk in nature to ground me, and here we go. Hello, 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 dear ones. We are Xand, and we are pleased to be here to dance with you in this now, and in this now through all realities. Today we are going to be talking about your frequency, and it's your vibration, is it not? Your fingerprint. And yes, we have talked about this numerous times. And we have mentioned to you that there is a universal law. What you put out is what you get back. And so what you put out vibrationally is what you get back vibrationally. And we hear many of you saying, oh, I can get on that beautiful white fluffy cloud and feel like I've been sent to heaven for a moment, a day, 2 days, but eventually this world, this third density, this schoolroom earth pulls me back down. And how does one stay on the mountaintop? And that's what we would like you to use. We'd like you to use your imagination and see yourself on this glorious mountaintop. It's a high, high mountaintop. And when you're sitting on that mountaintop, you vibrate out joy and gratitude. And this is you. And you can feel it. You've been there. You've all had a moment where you thought, this is the life. This is heaven on earth. And then something happens and you see yourself perhaps a third of the way down. Maybe you're sitting in the heart. Life is still good. You still love yourself and others, but life has happened. Or perhaps you have a third density moment. An old pattern creeps in and you get into the anger and the control of the solar plex, living in that chakra. Or is it fear that comes and stems from the sacral? Or is it even more than that? It's the feeling of not feeling protected or safe or worthy. And remember, when you do not feel like you are enough, when you do not feel worthy, that comes from you've lost, just for that moment, an inner knowing that you are never separated from all that is, that you are never separated from your higher self, that you always have a guidance system. So today we would like to talk about how you can stay on that mountaintop, how to vibrate there and stay there. And the surest way to live your life, every moment, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every year after year after year. Yes, you are not perfect, and not even your most advanced masters that walked on this planet, that there are scrolls written in ancient texts saying, Krishna, Jesus Christ, Yeshua ben Joseph. They all were so perfect. They all were so human. And at times they got lost in this third density because it is so dense. And we're not saying anything new, but we would like you to imagine yourself on that mountaintop where you vibrate in joy, where you vibrate in gratitude, where you live unconditionally love for self and for others. And as you see things around the world happening that you don't agree with, how do you stay on that mountaintop? How do you stay and vibrate from that glorious spot that you desire? Number one, if you desire it, know that want and desire have their own vibration, and that keeps you separate from what you are. So imagine yourself in that high vibrational state on that mountaintop and say, I choose here. I choose not to want. I choose not to have desire. I choose this high vibrational state. And when I feel myself slip, I know there are a plethora of tools on this planet that I can do to bring it back up. You can give yourself the gift of time if it's a really dense third density moment. Give yourself the gift of time to go through that emotion. We would never, ever, ever tell you not to feel. What a glorious gift you have in this third density to feel. Feel the feeling. And ask yourself, why do I feel that? See the gift from the teacher. And the teacher is the feeling. And you knew this on the other side. You had just forgotten it. Our dear ones, our lovely ones. We love you so much. We're here. We're here giving you words of inspiration, to give you some tools in your tool belt, some guidance. Of course, you can always take a moment, a minute or two out to do some breath exercises and think of the breath. Think of the air going in to the nostrils and out the mouth. And when you let go of the world and the worldly concerns and you focus on that breath, you connect. You connect to your higher self. You connect to all that there is. When you feel yourself slip, you can take your breath. You can do a meditation. You can go for a walk in the woods. You can simply go for a walk around your block. You can forget about yourself for a while. Forget about yourself and ask, what can I do? What can I do for a family member? What can I do for a neighbor? And feel the energy come into you and let the fire burn as energetically you found a way to serve. And that's going to put you right back on the mountaintop in joy and gratitude. Oh, giddy, I get to make some brownies or some soup for a neighbor. Perhaps both. Perhaps both. How to stay in joy, how to stay in gratitude, how to stay in peace is what we're telling you. Peace that surpasses anything you can find on the earth plane, because it comes from within. It comes from knowing that this life is indeed a field trip for your soul, a dream for your soul, to play, that you agreed. You agreed to be an actress, an actor, and all those in your family, the white sheep, the black sheep, and all those in between, agreed to their roles. Yes, even the deepest, darkest black sheep have agreed to their roles. Someone's got to play the bad guy in a play. What kind of play would it be? What kind of lesson would it be? You came here to grow your soul, to learn what real unconditional love is. You got to get in the mud. You got to dance with the bad guy, the bad gal, till you see, they're playing a role, and I don't vibrate that way. I will let them vibrate how they desire, and I will be an example unto them and go this way, and I will look at my life and I will live my life, and they will see the light through me. And this is how each and every one of you become true masters in the flesh. We hope this living from the mountaintop and these tools that we've given you to remember to breathe, to remember to meditate, to remember to think of others. There's a plethora of other things you can do to bring up your vibration, music, and we have gone over these many, many times. We just wanted to give you a reminder and a new tool. And the new tool that we gave you, honestly, was that of to take a moment out, to remember to do that, yes. And we have given this over and over again. And we have given you the tool of meditation over and over, and how you can dance and play music over and over. But the new one today, and you know you all have your own things you do to make yourself feel better. Don't forget them in these trying times. Really don't forget them. But the new one today is to perhaps, when you fall or you feel yourself slipping from the mountaintop, forget about yourself and to think of others. And to do, remember you're in third density, the density of doing. Do something for others. And with that, the channel has her card. And the card today is living in the now. It's 85 cetacean dolphin. 85 cetacean dolphin living in the now. When one slips from the mountaintop, one has forgotten to live in the now. You've let your mind think of the past that is not pleasant. You let your mind wonder about the future. You say, but these things are happening now. If it's even a news brief that you heard 5 minutes ago, if you heard a minute ago even, 5 seconds ago, and it's over, then it's over. It's not now. In this now, and in this now, and in this now is always a new now. You have a choice in every moment. In every moment, you choose. You see what happens. You feel. You take the teacher, the lesson, the gift. and you let it go. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Live in the now. Not in the past, not in the future, not in the what ifs or could haves or would haves or should haves. No ifs. No ifs, no ifs, no ifs. Live in the moment and see the glory and abundance in the moment. See the glory and abundance in your magnificent bodies. See the glory in the moment. And Mother Gaia, who gives you what you need: food, shelter, air, water. Have you thanked her lately? We are Xand. We are over 100,000 angels strong. We send you love and light and light and love and gratitude for allowing this conversation. We leave you now. Thank you, thank you. So, miracle of the day. I'm going to go right into it today. Miracle of the day. I was walking around our baby lake. The whole walk around our lake, by the way, is a half a mile, not very far. So as I'm walking, I stop on the little dam that looks out over the little lake. And I give a very brief healing to Mother Gaia. And I just say something like, when consciousness, source energy, I send out healing and light and love and light and light and love to Mother Gaia. That's it, very simple. I send it to her consciousness and to the planet for her to disperse as she sees fit. And in that moment, Mother Gaia, there was no wind. And I felt the wind stir around me. It was like she was giving me a hug. I felt her arms in the wind. It was so beautiful. And I'm taking that as my miracle of the day. And if you would like these for yourself, these miracles, come to soulnavigators.academy. Enroll in my academy. We'll get you there. Top of the now to you. Top of the now to you.